Be honest, are you actually using AI to get things done or just copy pasting from GPT into your Word document? Look, copying and pasting and writing with an email or sounding smart were really great use cases in 2024, but we are in 2026. If you aren't executing with AI, you are already behind. Today, I'm showing you how to turn Claude into your digital sustainability intern. I'm walking you through 5 real-world use cases you can copy right away to take actual workload off your desk. And stick around because the last 2 use cases, they will honestly blow your mind. Let's get started. Before we dive into the workflows, we need to talk about the teammate in the room, Claude Cowork. We all know ChatGPT, Gemini, and the standard Claude chat, but what is Claude Cowork and why is it different? Well, this is the next generation of AI agent. It allows regular users like you and me with zero coding background to perform actual tasks. I'm not talking about generating a response that sounds like human in a chat box. I'm talking about AI that access your local folders, read through multiple files at once, and create and edit documents directly on your computer. It doesn't just give you a summary. It gives you a finished Word document, a formatted Excel file, a PowerPoint that is ready to be shared. This is how you actually move the workload off your desk. To follow along today, you need Claude Desktop app and Pro subscription. That's it. That's your ticket to moving from AI assistant to AI agent. I have personally used these exact workflows to get sustainability tasks done. The ones that really requires hours of manual digging and formatting. And that's exactly what I am sharing with you today. Well, in today's video, we'll cover 3 parts. Part 1, folder intelligence. We will start light with 2 use cases where I managed to skip what we call the bullshit jobs, sorting messy folders and scanning for specific facts within thousands of folders or files. Part 2, cross-file analysis. We are going to perform a deep dive sustainability benchmark using parallel agents. This one would be good. The third part would be asset creations. And this is the best part. These are the 2 use cases that I mentioned earlier that will literally blow your mind. Therefore, stick until the end and let's get started with part 1. Listen, let's be real. How many of us have a folder in our desktop that we are actually afraid to even look at because how messy it is? For me, it's usually the downloads folder. It looks like a jungle, a digital landfill. And cleaning this up is the definition of a bullshit job. Hours of dragging and dropping files into subfolders, just so you can find what you need and delete what you don't. In 2026, we don't do that anymore. We delegate it. Well, you don't have a team, but you have a sustainability intern, a digital one. So the first use case is the digital cleanup. Now, if you don't have Claude downloaded yet, you need to go to Claude Chat, look for the download icon, bottom down left, and install Claude Cowork for Windows or Mac, depend on your device. Once you are in, you need to grant Cowork access to the specific folder you want to fix, you want to clean. Just click on the folder directory, select your target folder and give permission. Now, watch how Claude Cowork handles the mess. I give it one simple prompt, something like sort these files into a logical clustering system for a sustainability professional and explain what you did so we can have an overview. In minutes, Claude analyzes the content of every single file, even if the file name makes no sense. It clusters them into professional categories like business and legal, ESG and sustainability, ESG course, AI productivity, the list goes on. It provides a clear full overview of the system it creates, which is great. And you know what is my favorite part? If we check the folder itself, it creates a repeated files to be checked folder. It identifies those duplicates that I have to check and delete. Most of the time, these are going to be deleted. What used to take hours of literally wasted time that I procrastinate for, I don't know, days to do, it's taking 2 minutes now. It's not just organized, it's intelligently organized. Now that our folder is actually usable, let's jump into the next use case. Use case number 2, as we are still in the folder intelligence part, I can't think of a better use case than finding that needle in the haystack, as they say. For the sake of this video, I have created a fake company called SustainOS Fashion Group. I'm the CEO, I'm the employee, well, it's my company. I have one folder full of different documents for SustainOS. Everything from code of conduct to environmental policy to human rights due diligence files. And you know what? I am sure I have read something about SustainOS climate targets somewhere, but I'm not sure where exactly. In the old days, you would have to go open every document manually and check, read through. Now I give Claude access to that folder and just request Claude to dig out that fact for me. I mean, seriously, I don't know about you, but I have been in this situation many times where I have read specific information before and what document? I have no idea. And I have to go through, I don't know, a big number of SOPs, work instructions, and documents. Well, that's really a perfect time where I can deploy an AI intern to look for me. This is another PS job that we can save our time and avoid doing it. Claude scans the folder and let you know exactly which file it is in. No manual searching, just execution with AI instead of chatting with AI. Next, we are leveling up. We are moving from organizing folders to actual sustainability strategy tasks. I want to introduce you to Alex. Alex is a fake employee at my fake company, SustainOS, and she's been assigned to perform a fake benchmark analysis for the top competitors. Usually, this task takes days of manual deep digging in massive sustainability reports. A competitor benchmark is a standard sustainability task, but it's a total time sink. All these competitors have their sustainability reports out there, but they are hundreds of pages long. To do a real analysis, you usually have to read every single one, extract data manually, and compare them. But Alex knows how good Claude Cowork is. So she simply saves these reports into a folder and get to work on her prompt, because that's the most important part. And as she focuses on governance and environmental aspect, not just quantitative data, but also qualitative too, because that's very important and very significant in the sustainability world. I won't cover the long prompt that she used. Maybe that will be a topic for another video, but I'm including every resource that I will mention in every prompt, including the SustainOS files in the description below. So you can go there, check it out, and you can literally duplicate this workflow yourself. And if you want to learn more about how to prompt as a sustainability professional, I have actually done a video that covers exactly that. You really better check it out. Now, let's see what Claude is actually capable of. What happens next is amazing. Instead of analyzing each report one by one, Claude deploys 5 agents in parallel. It's like having 5 interns reading 5 different reports at the exact time. And then they have a meeting, try to compare it, and come up with a presentation for you. The result is also amazing. A detailed document with a clear winner in each category and why. So we have a clear benchmark here that says, in terms of pollution, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 companies with this is how it rank among each other, and this is why. Alex spends her time cross-checking these information instead of actually digging through those documents, try to come up with the whole thing. And because Claude produced a Word format, not a static PDF, Alex can simply alter and change everything instantly. If there's an error or information she wants to adjust or a comment she would like to add to make it more personal, she can simply type it in. Or you can simply prompt Claude to change anything. This is how you move from researching to be strategic and to literally utilize the most out of AI. Sales, marketing, communication, they all have tons of resources telling them how to use AI. But for sustainability professionals like us, we are most of the time left to figure things out ourselves. Well, I decided to do it myself, so you don't need to. I want to change this. I want to empower every sustainability professional to start using AI, because it is capable of doing wonderful things. And I don't want you to be left behind. So if you believe in this mission, just hit subscribe, like the video. Now we've reached to the most important part of the video. This is the biggest productivity jump I have seen, preparing professional documents. Well, I know you'd say, Lots of AI tools can create documents now. But what makes these cases different, first and most important, these are real sustainability tasks that I will cover, and I have personally once worked on it, so you can simply duplicate the workflow. And I know exactly how much pressure you're under and the little time you have to go through these tasks. And second, the final format of these documents aren't just text blocks that you need to copy somewhere and not static PDF file. These are Word files, Excel sheets, and PowerPoints. The perfect format for a sustainability manager. We all use Excel, Word, and PowerPoint. Therefore, the format matters. Now we're moving into the mind-blowing part that I have promised earlier. Let's talk about the high-level project coordination. Imagine you are leading or coordinating a project, something that is core to every sustainability manager's day-to-day. For example, assuming you are leading an EcoVadis assessment project. You have assembled the team, you've coordinated every meeting from the initiation to the follow-ups to the final submission and review your scorecard meeting. If you are an organized sustainability manager, which I would assume you are if you're watching this video, all those meetings minutes are sitting in one folder. In the past, you would spend your Friday afternoon summarizing those notes and creating a project wrap-up deck. Now, it's just that you give Claude access to that folder and ask it to build a presentation for you. You can provide your brand guidelines, logos, colors, or you can keep it up to Claude to generate it, and then you have a powerful starting point. So it's either you have a final presentation or you have a good starting point. You don't need to start from scratch. That's the point. But watch this. Claude is a real coworker. It doesn't just guess. It actually asks follow-up questions like, who is your target audience and how long should this presentation be? Then it starts building. It extracts the technical milestones, the next steps, and because I asked it in my prompt as well, to give a shout out for the team, for their effort. Therefore, it will follow your resources plus your prompt. Therefore, you would have a really good head start if you are using Claude Cowork. Makes sense, it looks great, and the best part, you can change it manually or with a quick follow-up prompt. We aren't starting from scratch anymore. We are starting with 10 slides ahead. This is what it looks like for sustainability managers who actually know how to lead with AI. It's time to the last use case. Use case number 5. If you work in supplier engagement, you know the pain of creating questionnaires. Well, I have this list of questions, a Word document with a list of a brainstorm session that concluded a number of questions. This is great. I have the questions now, but I don't have the formatting. I want it to look more professional to send it to suppliers. I have to create header, footers, the right spaces, etc. I would also like to have an Excel version. You know, we are sustainability professionals. We love Excel. I mean, we need Excel version because it's the easiest way to collect information. What I would actually do is I won't go try to create the formatting from scratch. I would ask Claude to transform this into a professional Word and Excel version. And in seconds, well, I will have these ready. You can already see the transformation between both files. This is literally admin work that you should really delegate from now on. And again, the Word format is perfect. You can just adjust yourself or via prompting. The Excel format is great because you can simply add, remove any cells or adjust the spaces, colors, everything. I also asked Claude to add the company name and logo to show you that you can add your own guidelines in design details, and it looks perfect. I mean, it just added the logo, adjusted the name, and that's it. This is how you should work going forward. You should avoid BS jobs and admin work. Focus on the impact you can actually generate being a sustainability manager. Sales, marketing, communication, they all have tons of resources telling them how to use AI. But for sustainability professionals like us, we are most of the time left to figure things out ourselves. Well, I decided to do it myself, so you don't need to. I want to change this. I want to empower every sustainability professional to start using AI because it is capable of doing wonderful things. and I don't want you to be left behind. So if you believe in this mission, just hit subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video.